Hello to my dear students. Welcome back to English grammar classes. And once again here is Preeti Gupta, your English teacher. Now today in this video, we are going to study about chapter number 11, that is finite and non-finite verb of your English grammar textbook. So now, if I ask you, what are verbs? Definitely, your answer will be a verb is an action word. You may also say verbs are words that show action. Yes, you are correct. Verbs are action words and they show action. For example, jump, paint, skate. So now let us study more about verbs. So, there are two kinds of verbs. They are finite verbs and non-finite verbs. Verbs, finite and non-finite. And in the image, you can see non-finite verbs are further divided into three parts, that are participle, gerund and infinitives. So let us understand what are finite verbs. A finite verb tells us about the tense of a verb and often shows agreement with the subject of the sentence. Means a finite verb changes its form according to the tense, number and person of the subject of the sentence. It means there is a change in the verb according to the person, that is first, second and third person, according to the number, that is singular or plural, and according to the tenses, that are past, present and future. Let us understand one by one. Verb changes as per tense. Now here you can see it is written, I play cricket every day. The sentence is in present tense. The next sentence, I played cricket yesterday, and the sentence is in the past tense. So here you can see when there is a change in the tense, the verb also changes. Play changed to played. Have a look on one more example. Here it is written, she eats mangoes. The sentence is in present tense. The second sentence, she ate mangoes. Now the sentence has changed to past tense. Therefore, you can see the changes in the verb. Eats became ate when there is a change in the sentence. That is why eats and ate are finite verb. Now let us read about the second changes. Verb change as per person. All of you know, you have studied about first person, second person and third person. So if there is a change in the subject according to the person, then also the verb changes. Have a look on example. Here it is written, I run a mile daily. Now I is first person, so we have used run. Now in the second sentence we are using third person. It is written, he runs a mile daily. Now you can see the changes. Run changed to runs when there is a change in the person. Therefore, run and runs are finite verb. Now, let us understand with one more example. Here it is written, she likes fried chicken. Now, what is she? She is the third person. We used likes. Now the second sentence, I like fried chicken. Now here I is first person. So you can see when there is a change in the person, the verb also change. So likes and like are finite verbs. Now let us study about the third rule. Verb change as per number means according to singular and plural. Here in the example, you can see it is written apple is of red color. When we are speaking about apple, we have used is, and when we are speaking about more than one apple, that is apples are of red color. So here you can see when the numbers changed from singular to plural, the verb also changed. So is and are finite verb. The same thing goes with this example also. The cupcake is on the table when we are speaking about a singular verb, that is a cupcake. The next, the cupcakes are on the table means when we are speaking about plural things. So here also is and are finite verbs. Hence, we proved that finite verb changes its form according to the tense, number and person. So now let us study about what are non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs do not change their forms according to the tense, person and number. As the finite verb, they were changing, but non-finite verb, they do not change according to tense, persons or number. Now let us understand with example. No changes as per tense. Here it is written, she likes eating mangoes. Now the sentence is of present tense. The next sentence, she liked eating mangoes, is in the past tense. So here you can see likes change to like, but eating remains the same. Therefore, likes and liked are finite and eating is a non-finite verb. Now let us study about no changes as per person. Now here you can see it is written, he wants to play football. He is what? Third person. Next sentence, I want to play football. I is what? First person. So according to the person, you can see wants change to want, but there is no change in the verb to play to play. Therefore, to play is a non-finite verb. Now, in the image, you can see that non-finite verbs are further divided into three parts, that is gerund, infinitives and participles. So let us now study about what are gerunds. Verbs are very versatile. They even act as nouns in a sentence. Such verbs are called gerunds. A gerund is a present participle that is used as a noun. Thus, it is made from a verb by adding ing to the verb. A gerund ends in ing, but all ing words are not gerunds. Let us understand. Here it is written, her singing was appreciated immensely. Now here singing is acting as a noun, that is why it is a gerund. But in the second sentence it is written, she was singing old film songs. Now here singing is acting as a verb. A gerund can also be used as a subject or an object of the main verb in a sentence. It answers to the question what. Have a look at the example. Here it is saying, swimming keeps me fit. Now what keeps me fit? The answer is swimming. And swimming is acting as a noun. Therefore, here swimming is a gerund and that of a subject. I love swimming, or we can say I love to go for swimming. Now the question is, what do I love? The answer is swimming. Therefore, here gerund is acting as an object. Now, let us study about the second non-finite verb, that is infinitive. It is not the main verb in the sentence. It does not change as per tense, number or person. Now let us understand how to create. We add to the verb's base form. That is, we add to the base form of verb. Example, to run, to play, to eat. Now let us study about the third form, that is participle. Now what is participle? It is not the main verb in the sentence. It does not function as verb in the sentence, and it functions as adjective in the sentence. Means a participle is a verbial adjective. Means it acts as an adjective but looks like a verb. It is formed by adding ing, ed or en to the base form of the verb. Now let us understand it with example. Here you can see it is written, the necklace is an interesting story. Now the word interesting is describing the story. What type of story? Interesting. Next, they ate boiled eggs. Now what is boiled? Boiled is acting as an adjective because it is describing eggs. One more example. I sat on a broken chair. Therefore, interesting, boiled and broken are acting as non-finite verbs. Now, these participles are further divided into two parts. They are present participle and past participle. So, let us study about present participle. Now, present participle is when we add ing to the verb and it acts as an adjective. In the first example, you can see it is written, I really like this dancing doll. Now here what is like? Like is the main verb and dancing is what? It is acting as an adjective describing the quality of a doll. What type of doll? Dancing doll. Second example, he jumped from a running train. Now jumped is main verb. What type of train? Running train. So what is running? Running is acting as an adjective. So it is what? It is present participle. Now the third sentence, he solves his working machine. What type of machine? Working. Therefore, in this sentence, working is present participle. Now, let us study about what are past participle. See, past participle verbs act as an adjective but they are third form. In the sentence, you can see it is written, the broken glass cut my foot. Now what is cut? Cut is the main verb and broken is what? It is defining, it is describing the glass. Therefore, broken is acting as an adjective and is past participle. Next example, the burned toast tasted awful. Now what type of toast? Burn. Therefore, it is past participle. The third example, a tired person can't be productive. Now what type of person? Tired. So tired is acting as an adjective and is thus a past participle. So let us once again revise that verbs are divided into two parts, that are finite and non-finite verbs, and non-finite verbs are further divided into participles, gerund and infinitives. Participles are of two types: present participles, past participles, gerund ing, and infinitives we add to the base form of the verb.